Listen, I have a request. The traitor Xia is a disgrace to Wuzhou. If you should run into any of his lackeys, then simply eliminate them. Everyone in Wuzhou would be grateful to you. He may be a clan member, but you're also not an outsider, dear Yumiya. I've always found that your names are strange. They're really hard to pronounce. Yumiya means closest friend in the old tongue of Wuzhou.
What are you whispering with that pretty girl about? The Grand Master has something important to say.
It's okay. Speaking of the Imperial Court, I just remembered something. I'm sure you've all already heard the story of when Empress Wuxi defeated Emperor Chuanhe and took his place a year ago. Hao Tsang was near Chang'an at the time. Back then, he said that Wu Xu was only able to win the battle because she was wielding a unique divine sword.
A unique divine sword? Is there any proof?
Having researched for many months, Hao Tsang has now sent a secret report. This report outlines the various properties of this sword. Surprisingly, it seems very similar to the demon sword. That was the last letter that he wrote before his treachery.
Well, as my soul force still hasn't recovered, the landscape here is a little... Once I have recovered from this, it will be beautiful here too. Even though my soul force is not yet sufficient, it is still better here than being outside. You see, I can only take this form temporarily in intoxicating dreams. Only temporarily, so I can teach you better. They're phantasms formed by other fragments, of course. You forgot that in the Jiandan Stonehouse you only removed a small fragment of me. Thank you for your effort. Sorry, I have a gift for you. Please take it. Don't mention it. It was nothing. I put it in the treasure chest for you. Take a look. Just go over and kick it open. Everything inside will come crashing out. What do you think? Do you like it? I have something else for you here before you thank me. That is spirit color. Just give it to Jojo and ask her to spread it for you using soul force. Then intoxicating dreams won't be so dreary anymore. Intoxicating Dreams is a world of consciousness created by the Blade Heart Fragment's soul force. All the plants and trees in it are just images from the Blade Heart memories, so
That's right. All of the Qin League's forebears will be in attendance. People in Ghosts can only follow their own paths. Even if I were all-powerful, I wouldn't be able to control reincarnation. But after the public memorial service, they can obtain a seal that will allow them to walk freely along the path to the Yellow Springs without being attacked by more evil spirits. I just spoke to the Grand Summoner to ask him for a cup of spring water from the Hall of Silence. Go there on my behalf, if you have nothing else to do. Oh, I heard that the spring water contains so much malignant qi that it can't be stored in an ordinary container. You need to borrow a black damask pot from Kunvuzi.
Administrator Tung, here's the Chenlu Ice and the Yunyan Jade. They should be sufficient for the public memorial service.
Oh, it was a long journey. I appreciate the effort.
It was nothing. For the virtuous soldiers who perished in the war, it would have been worth doing even if it were 10 times as arduous.
I just finished forging this flask, and then you arrive. Moji, Sujie, did you talk about this? You must act quickly, otherwise I can't protect the Black Damascus steel flask from the malignant qi either.
Oh, it's you. Yes, he's already there. Yes, we're all from the Qin League. And some of the fallen are my friends. They were killed in the Hall of Silence by Xia. All elixirs are useless if negative qi gets into the body. All of the injured, whether from the Valley of 100 Grasses or Taihua Mountain, share the same fate.
The spring water contains strong malignant qi. Did you... Then you can go. And please inform Tunkan that he should let me know when the time for the public memorial service is decided, so that I can prepare for myself.
The people from Hejiao are attacking the southern regions and killing everyone
Good. Now we have the water from the Hall of Silence. We can get the other things too. Considering all of this, we can hold the public memorial service soon.
等级不足。
To think that such a tragedy could occur in this prosperous capital, before the Regent's very eyes. If I hadn't seen it for myself, I wouldn't believe it. Recently, a bunch of monsters with negative chi suddenly appeared in the nearby mountains, and they've been injuring people everywhere. Sister Yangxin said they're called... Ah, right. It's the Devastators. She's just outside the village, keeping the Devastators at bay. She asked me to come here and keep guard, and to see if there's anyone who wants to join us. I've waited an hour. Dozens of students have come and gone, but as soon as they hear the name Devastator...
People only care about themselves here. Those devastators have thrown the 3 lines of the Qin Mausoleum into chaos, and so it's understandable that the remaining small families are worried for their own safety. No wonder they... We're currently investigating that, but since the incident occurred so suddenly, we haven't had any reports back yet.
Master, Devastators are back again, and in great numbers.
Huh, they're just in time. Let me teach them a lesson. Once you have defeated them, go to Brother Yang Ji and see what he needs help with.
Will go to hell!
The wound is dark purple, and the blood contains negative chi.
Immortal Mayuha, will she get better again?
Well...
事已至此，我也只好冒险一试了。不过，这是一剂虎狼之药，成与不成，全凭天命。
I cannot leave my body for the time being, so I have to ask you to find some hemostatic herb and bear bile nearby.
The immortals of heaven's children are true heroes. It's a shame I don't really possess the roots of wisdom. They look down on me.
You're young and you've never seen the truth in those facts.
Extraordinary times require extraordinary measures, and severe diseases require potent medicines. I am afraid it cannot be helped. This Tsungjong powder is a secret recipe of our school. The medicine is extremely effective and not easy to prepare. You can hand it out to the wounded nearby. I hope it'll make them feel better.
Mother? Me?
Not even the Tsungjong powder can help us here. Could it be that... Never mind. This is a matter of life and death. My friends, there is something I need to ask of you. I've heard that the Awakener's panacea can cure all kinds of diseases, and that it is partially effective against this kind of injury. Well, it's a faction from the south that has only recently made its way to Chang'an. Every day they recruit new believers by making medical diagnoses and selling their medicines. You should know that the Awakener's intentions are uncertain, their behavior is unfathomable, and the so-called panacea is of unknown origin. How could I even dare to use it so recklessly on human beings? But now, we cannot leave any stone unturned, and we need to take that risk. But the Awakeners have always shunned our Heaven's children. Well, first go to the east of the village to find the people who have taken the panacea, and find out what they think about it. If it does turn out to be effective, find a way to buy some from the Awakener preacher.
You're after the Awakener's panacea, and rightly so. It is an immortal panacea, after all. If you don't believe it, just look at me. I'm over 80 and I can still work the fields. Well, the medicine is good, but it's not cheap either. I purchased just a single pill with 3 years' worth of savings.
A panacea then, please. I don't really believe in it myself, but my mother was wounded by devastators, and even the Heaven's children could do nothing for her. Panicking, I looked everywhere for medical advice and got a pill from the Awakeners, which actually did heal my mother. I had to pay a lot to get it, of course, but it was worth it for my mother's life.
It's only thanks to the Awakener's panacea that my stiff leg got better. And I'm not the only one. All the other old folk in the village can also attest to it. I heard that the Immortals have got quite a few other medicines that anyone can buy if they've got the money. Look here, what could I buy using the savings I've put aside for my coffin?
I see you're here for the first time, so I'll give you a bit of a discount. How about 10 silver taels?
10 taels is too expensive? You seem to be dressed like you have it made, but in reality, you're just a poor devil. Slowly, slowly. The cultured man answers with the tongue, not with the fist. If you have something to say, first take your hand off your weapon. There is indeed another way. If you don't have any money, you can do something for me. Take this stack of posters and hang them in the most prominent places in the village. Your hands and feet are fast. Not so fast. I'm afraid that's not everything. Ha! don't get excited. Just help me get back the money that the gambler cheated out of me. Ha! What do you know? They cheated first. I see you got the moves. I have one more task for you. That's it. You can take this bottle of panacea now.
Those Awakeners are so unfathomable. The way I see it, it mostly follows a certain plan. You had better report to Elder Chen Shi and ask him to make a decision.
至于万灵丹一事，怕是瞒不过师妹。她若要怪，就尽管来怪我吧。你我只是萍水相逢。
You're Hunter Wang Su's kid, right? Why have you come to me?
Immortal.
Don't be scared. What is it? You can tell me.
Mum says that Dad was captured and eaten by monsters outside the village because I didn't listen to her. But the village chief says she's just stirring up trouble in the village.
That means it's about life and death. Bring me.
Liu Er's mother. Go home. Can't you see I'm busy? I'm sure your husband will be back home in an hour. He's probably gone out drinking again.
But whenever he goes out drinking, he gives his sister Wu a message for me. This is the first time he's just gone away.
Huh. But you've seen that I can't do without anyone here. I heard the Immortals of Heaven's Children are killing bandits over there. Maybe you can ask them.
The Immortals are busy with important matters. They probably wouldn't bother with something like this. His name is Wang Su. Every day he goes hunting with my sister-in-law in the southern forest.
down your weapon, and I'll spare you your lives. I don't know you. You're from the Jin League. A student? The villagers say they didn't used to be this ruthless. They've grown very aggressive recently and they're attacking anyone and anything. It's like they've lost their minds. Well, if they were just a few ordinary madmen or bandits, they wouldn't attack Heaven's children. But some of those who escaped them say one of them was a devastator. I don't know every random person. My brother, Young Ki, is over there to scout the bandit camp. Go and ask him.